So today I started off just like pretty much every other day. I'm just gonna write an email for the list and gonna be promoting this new program. So this new program is it's industry icon. It's basically how to take your advice, your expertise, and how to make money off of it. So inside of this email, I'm writing this whole thing where I say your opinion means nothing, because a lot of people they'll watch a video or they'll watch some business person or whatever, and they have an opinion. They're like, oh, you talk too much, and you could have used less words, or whatever their opinion is. And I used to do that as well. I used to be like, oh man, what the heck? But you got to understand that your opinion means nothing, because unless you act on that opinion, it literally means nothing. While that person is acting, they're actually doing things, they're growing their business, they're making things happen. You're sitting there commenting on a video, and then you go watch Netflix, and then nothing actually happens in your business. So if you have an opinion, if you don't like the way someone talks, if you think they talk too much, they talk too little, they're not energetic or whatever, just don't do it in your business. Now I'm gonna go downstairs, get some free coffee. Where are my shoes? Yeah, it's just so when you record, so it doesn't like jump up and down as you move and stuff. That's a cool effect right there. That's cool. So,
here, what's happening?
Yeah. So it's like the marketing pretty much.
Down for a minute.
Yeah, it's like everyone come down. What's up, Jason? Hey, Jason, I still gotta record you. Hey, this
Chill bed with PC with a temporary towel front desk.
So now I'm gonna create these webinar slides and kind of plan out the whole daily tasks that everyone has to complete. The way I tend to sell everything is I first sell it and then I create it. So check this out. So I tend to get emails. So when I send out an email, some people, they have their out of office reply set up. So when people do that, I just unsubscribe them from the list. So I'm creating this day-to-day plan that we're gonna actually do for the program. So I know what people should get done every single day, and they know what they should get done every single day. So the more clear you are about the daily activities, the more likely you're gonna get things done. It really does come down to being extremely clear on what needs to get done. And I think a lot of people, because they're not clear, they just don't build a business, they don't market themselves, and they wake up every day saying like, well, what should I be doing today? So clarity is insanely important. I really think the reason why people don't get results is because they get bored doing the implementation. So like I can sense it. Like as I'm doing it, you got to think. You're like, okay, so what are the actual steps? You're trying to break it down, and as you're doing all this, it's boring. Like everything that I've done to actually grow my business has been boring, especially prospecting. When I'm sitting there calling, emailing, doing the same repetitive tasks over and over and over every day for months and months and years, it's boring. And it's why I think so many people struggle, because they just get unfocused when they get bored. So they're sitting there like, all right, man, I'm bored. And then they're just like, oh, let me see what's on Instagram. Let me see what's on Facebook. You gotta overcome this I'm bored attitude and just do it despite being bored.
Together. There's a reason why they watch all night long. Yeah, I know good time is forever. So tonight I'm gonna show you more. I'm gonna walk away with you. I watch the whole room change. That's what to do. I'm feeling alright. Feeling overconfident. So blaming on your measurements. Shut the shit down on sight. That's right. I hit your finesse.
You want to know what deliciousness looks like? No, I'm not talking about me. It's this. So I'm probably going to be working on these steps like all day, but right now I got to get ready for this group call that we do. So it's like a weekly group call. That way I can make sure that people are getting things done in their business. So I'm going to do a Facebook Live. I got my live set up, so I'm going to get ready for that.
Conference recording started.
Like you create a tag that says form, and then whenever you see someone or some event where they have the contact form, they don't have the email, you just click on the tag that says form, and then you can go back to all those people later. We just got done doing this Facebook Live with this new stuff, and it was actually pretty cool. A member, he mentioned that I help them out a lot in terms of actually with their business, and I help them out a lot. And the reason is because I remember back in the day when I wanted someone to help me out, but they weren't really helping. Like it was just so basic. The information was so basic, it didn't actually help or anything. So I figured when I build my programs, how do I make it so it's almost impossible to fail? Because I know what it feels like to where you really want something just desperately, but you just feel like no one out there is really helping, like no one out there really cares. So I do that for that reason, and also because it's a selfish reason. The more I help you, the more I help someone else, the more I can kind of say, hey, look at the results this guy got. Why aren't you in my program? So originally I was going to create like these webinar sequences for this program, but as I kind of create this step-by-step plan, I'm starting to think that the webinars are actually going to be kind of useless, because the webinars, you'll go on forever. You'll talk for like an hour or so, but all you really need to do is just say, hey, do this, implement this, build your website, put the ad copy in place, put the emails in place. And so those, you want people to do it fast. You don't want people to sit down and just watch an hour video and then now they got to start implementing. So I think I might actually change the way this whole program is actually designed and created. So I've been using my superhuman brain power to finish this outline, and what happens is my brain tends to slow down a little bit. So when I feel that happening, instead of me just working, I do something a little different. So I literally, oh my goodness, son. So today was originally about creating these webinars for the program that I'm about to do. But after today, I basically built out all the steps, and I figured that's just gonna be better just because it's like, hey, get this done, get this done, get this done. So since I got everything done for today, the rest of the day, I'm just gonna read a book. I got this book that I like. It's pretty good. Just gonna read this book, and then I'm gonna make something to eat, and then I'm gonna go to sleep and start up tomorrow just hustling all day. Like they say, hustle hard all day, every day. Nah, you just want to get things done. It's just about getting the right things done. It's not about how many hours you work. It's just about getting the right things done. That's it.